Hello everyone, it is that time of the year where the nomination or the voting of the game of the year has started. So we will be here cast our vote and hopefully our favorite game is going to win the award. So let's start the game of the year award for the very first category, game of the year. Out of these six games, I have only played two of them, which is God of War Ragnarok and Elden Ring. Um, with the recency biased, I definitely see I prefer God of War more than Elden Ring, but Elden Ring is equally good as the God of War if they were launched at the exact same time. I'm going to say Elden Ring for now. I may change my opinion later on, so let's see. Best game narratives. Um, Best game narratives. Oh, sorry. Best game direction or narratives. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. I think I'm going to vote for Elden Ring since I really enjoy the Soul series where you're just wandering around without linear, progression. You basically can go anywhere as long as you are capable. Whereas God of War Ragnarok is pretty linear because it's revolving around the story, so I can't blame it. Um, Next one, best narrative. Now, what I have said previously, I think that will be directly applied to this particular category, and I think the story of the game God of War Ragnarok it was the best element from this game. So I'm going to vote for Ragnarok for this particular category. Best art direction. Okay, it's going to be in between these two games again. Which particular artwork do I prefer from those two? I think I'm going to vote for Elden Ring because when you're talking about artworks, I'm thinking about boss designs and the background, the locale, the locations, the maps. Um, Elden Ring has a lot of variety in terms of the different locales like volcano, the mansion in the volcano, and the snowing place up to the north. And each area is pretty distinctive. Whereas God of War, despite the fact that it does contain a variety of locales like what I've mentioned, volcanoes, a snowing place in Midgard, but the asset of the volcano map was reused from previous games, so I'm just going to give it to the props for Elden Ring graphics designers. Next one, best score and music. I can't really tell because usually on the map you don't have too much music going on for both games, but whenever it is a boss fight, it's hyped as hell. So I can't really decide. I'm going to give it to Elden Ring for now. Best audio design? Best audio. You know what? This is kind of overlapping with the best score and music. It's all about the sound, the music, right? So I'm probably just going to vote for Ragnarok here because to me they are pretty much the same thing. I know some people might get technical, nah, they are not the same, but I think they are close enough, so I'm just going to cast one vote each. Best performance. You know, Christopher Judge, I think he voiced Kratos. And Sunny, who is Sunny? Is he? I think he's the voice actor for Atreus, isn't he? Considering he's also from God of War Ragnarok. And Forbidden West, Ashley Burch, she's probably voiced um, Amber. No, sorry, what was her name? Aloy. But I don't think any one of these voice actor has a particular outstanding performance. Kratos is just being Kratos, has a very deep, um, grumpy voice. Atreus is just kind of a teenage voice. I think it fits very well, but is it outstanding? Nah, I don't think so. So I'm going to skip this category. Game for impact. Oh, that's easy because I don't play any of these, so I can skip this category. I have never heard any of these. Memoir Blue as Duskfall, Citizen Sleeper, Endling Extinction. What even is these games? Alright, skip. Best ongoing? Genshin Impact. I mean, that's the only game I play out of these 5, so easy. Best indie game? I have heard 3 out of 5 games, but since I have not played any of these, so I'm going to skip these. Best mobile game? Well, despite the fact I have never played Genshin Impact on the mobile phone, I only played it on PS5. I think I'm just going to cast a vote for this particular game because that's the only one I've played. Best community support. I don't know, so I'm going to skip this category. Next, innovation and accessibility. Out of these 5, it's definitely God of War, and I hate it because I'm not the one who needs these accessibility features, and I kind of hate it because the freedom of choice. It's almost too many choices given to me, and I have to fiddling around with the options, trying to find the best setting combinations for my gameplay and the game experience. So, well, props to you. Game of God of War. Best VR AR. Good, I can skip this because I don't play any of these. Best action game. I don't play any of these, so skip. Best action adventure game. I mean, God of War, that's the only one I play. Best role playing, Elden Ring, that's the only one I play. Best fighting, now that is the juicy one. I know there are a lot of arguments that Sifu is not even a fighting game, why is it here? So let's ignore that one. Out of the 4 multiverses, I don't play, and to me it's just a cheap knockoff of the platforming games like Smash Brothers. Ignore that. So by the elimination, I have played JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but very briefly on one of the gaming expo. So the only 2 games I own is DNF Duel and the King of Fighters 15. Out of these 2, I think I kind of enjoy DNF Duel a lot more than King of Fighters, despite the fact that we have a lot of fun characters within King of Fighters. I'm going to give it to DNF Duel. If possible, I would still vote for Guilty Gear Strive, but since it has not been nominated, so let's vote for DNF Duel. Next one, Best Family. I don't play any of these, but if I'm going to predict who's going to win, it's either Kirby or Nintendo Switch Sports. Splatoon 3, that's... it's hard to say, since I have not played the game. Next one, Best Sim Strategy. Alright, skip. I have not played any of these. Best Sports, I don't play sports game. Skip. Best Multiplayer, I don't play any of these, so skip. Content Creator of the Year. Why is this guy's profile picture is Mob from Mob Psycho? The only one I know out of these 5 is Ludwig, and I don't even watch Ludwig that much, so I'm going to skip it. Best Debut Indie. I have heard a lot of things about Vampire Survivors and The Stray, but I can't cast my vote since I have not played any of these. Best Adaptation, hell yes. There is, without a doubt, Arcane. That is the best one, and that's the 1 out of 2 I have seen. I have seen Cyberpunk, but without Arcane, Cyberpunk is probably the best, but with Arcane, Cyberpunk is a little bit rank how should I say, lower than Arcane. I just enjoy Arcane so much. Everything about it is perfect, even though I don't play League. Most anticipated game. This is the easy one. Final Fantasy 16. I want to play Final Fantasy. I want more. And best esports game. I don't play any of these, so skip. Best esports athletes. I don't know any of these. Skip. Esports team. Same. Don't know these guys. Skip. Don't know the coaches. Skip. Best esports event. Now, because I'm a dirty fighting game player, I'm just going to say EVO 2022 because I don't know all the other tournaments event. So that's going to be my votes. So do I need to click the button say submit? Or do I have to complete everything? I don't think I need to complete everything, right? Cool. And also I can share. Cool. So that is going to be my votes for the best game of the year. Game of the year award nominations. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Which one do you think deserved the spots for the Game of the Year award? Let me know. And if you disagree with any of these, please let me know as well. I'm happy to discuss. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye bye.